Has the ethnographic collection always been in this room specifically?
No, so it used to be somewhere else in UCL. To be honest, I really don't know where.
Okay.
I have some photos that someone recently sent me. It moved at the beginning of the year 2000.
And do you have any idea of, probably from what you can see from the photos, like how would you interpret what was going on there, like in terms of the way the place was set up, organized, the objects were organized?
Apparently, and by what some people that used to know the collection on those time, so it was rather smaller, the space, at least less organized than that it is here.
Okay.
And from the photos, what you can see, it really remind me cabinet de curiosity cabinet. I don't know how to say that.
Cabinet of curiosity.
Cabinet of curiosity, that with ethnographic object from basically the first third of the 20th century.
Okay.
With shield hanging on the walls. And in this case, there were objects all over the others, for instance.
Okay.
And what is funny is that the cabinet that you can see behind me here, this white cabinet, so half of the cabinets that we do have here are the ancient cabinets. You can recognize them on the photos. They just have been painted in white.
Okay.
And relocated here.
Okay.
And some new cabinets in metal, which are more modern and more adequate for...
Are they more appropriate for conservation as well?
It's always better to have something in metal when it's not humid, for instance, when you don't have problem of humidity, because the wood can be a bit acid.
What about the conditions of this room?
It's not very good. As you can, the people who are looking at your work can't feel it, but you are in the room and you can feel that it's very hot today.
Okay, it is.
We have a real issue with the temperature, and so that has also repercussion on the humidity, of course. The hotter it is, the less humidity is. So if it were always that hot, when I mean hot, it's about 24, 25 degrees, which is way too hot. An ideal temperature would be 18 to 19 degrees, great, for instance.
That's the ideal.
Yes, but it has to be stable. If it's if it has to be 24, it will be, but it has to be stable. The stability is very important, because when the temperature is stable, that means that the humidity is stable as well.
Yeah.
So you can deal with what you have, basically.
Okay, yeah.
Since September, the temperature increased a lot. That means that we are 5 degrees. It's 5 degrees hotter than
what it should be.
What it used to be, at least. And that means also that as it's hotter, it's way drier as well. And so, of course, this has repercussion on the object. It doesn't change anything during 2 months, of course. But on a long-term basis, if we go on like that with high temperature, low temperature, high temperature, it's going to do the same with humidity, and so that just makes that the object weaker.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. So with the time, there are real issues of conservation quicker than objects in stable atmospheres. That's it.